Well, we are here with one of Vancouver's top chefs at one of Vancouver's top seafood restaurants, talking the unsung heroes of the sea and how you can try them up next on BT. Well, we're here at Blue Water Café, where the Unsung Heroes menu is just getting ready to kick off this weekend. Frank, how are you?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for coming over.
Wonderful. Well, now after 10 years of having this menu, they're not so unsung anymore.
Absolutely not. Lots of people actually asking throughout the year, when are they coming back? When are they coming back? We're so used to them. They're so delicious. We've tried them last year for the first time, and we really want to try them again. And so, and you see also throughout the menus and all in many restaurants in this city, how the unsung heroes are becoming more mainstream. You see octopus. It's on many restaurant items, but it's still one of my unsung heroes. And so we have a whole variety of items on again. It's our 10th year anniversary, so there's lots of things that we had over the 10 years that are coming back. And we have some newcomers, which are the gooseneck barnacles. We're still talking to the fishermen to get out right now. The seas are pretty rough, so we're not quite sure if they're going to make the beginning, but hopefully we'll get them in the midst of it. And we have another very exciting thing, is the sturgeon liver.
Ooh,
so it's not
nice.
an animal, but it's a part of an animal. And that's a little weird thing, but it's actually very delicious.
And the idea is that we're tapping into some of the items in the sea that are plentiful. And so therefore it really maintains that sustainability.
Exactly, and they're plentiful around in our oceans on the East Coast, West Coast, and they're fished in a sustainable manner. And we don't want our guests to make a whole evening out of the unsung heroes, but what we would like them to do is try them out, to have an appetizer, several of them maybe in the middle of the table, and have them more as a conversation piece and an experience, try the textures and taste and see how far they like them or not like them.
Wonderful. Well, we've got lots of different things that we are going to try throughout the morning. You can try the Unsung Heroes menu beginning February 1st through the entire month of February. For more details, you can go to the website, but we're going to try some of these unsung heroes throughout the morning, guys. Well, I always love making my way here to the Blue Water Café. It's absolutely gorgeous here, and especially since we have not only Frank, but we have mackerel, which is a beautiful fish.
It is indeed, and it's very delicious and healthy, and has lots of omega-3 fatty acids. And today we have a smoked mackerel dish. Here is the species, that's a mackerel, how it looks like, and we took the fillet off, like you can see here, and then we smoked it in alderwood. And I quickly just want to show you, there's a second skin right here.
Oh, wow.
And before you cook it, you always should pull it off. And it's pretty easy, you just pull it along, and this one is pretty tough when it gets cooking. So, and we have the fillet, we quickly season it with salt and pepper.
It always seems like when you season it, you need to do a bit more than you would think, as far as putting enough salt on it.
Absolutely. It just looks often that a lot, but a lot of it goes away in the oil in the pan, for example. So now we have the seasoned fillet, and we place it in a pan over here. We give it a little drizzle of olive oil, just like, doesn't need too much, it's already fatty enough. And we put it in the broiler in the oven, and it takes around 4 minutes, and then it's done.
And magic of TV is you have one that's already done here. We should probably start to plate our mackerel here.
Salad. So here we have some celeriac. We got some apples, some watercress, some lemon juice, olive oil, and a squeeze of lemon juice.
Beautiful.
Pinch of salt. We toss it up.
Everything is always so nice and fresh here at Blue Water Café. And now you're going to do what is that?
This is a pickled mustard seed remoulade. And that's going to go really nicely with the mackerel.
Wonderful. Well, for more details, I'll let you keep plating that, Frank. For more details on the Unsung Heroes menu here at Blue Water Café, you can check out their website. It kicks off on February 1st and runs right through the end of February. Unsung Heroes is in its 10th year here at the Blue Water Café. And Frank, we know we sweated a few of the ingredients already, but really the star is the sea cucumber.
It certainly is, and it's not the funny looking black outer shell of the sea cucumber. It's the outer skin, I should say. It's the inner sea cucumber meat, and it's a very nice delicacy. It reminds me very much of clams, but in bigger chunks, and still the saltiness, the sweetness, and a very nice texture. A little crunchy, but it's still soft enough.
And how are you preparing it?
So what we do is we briefly sweat them on. This dish basically was based on the classic Italian dish linguine vongole, which is clams and linguine pasta. But instead of clams, I take geoduck. Not geoduck, this is the sea cucumber, I mean. And instead of linguine, we'll take the pasta.
Beautiful.
So now we deglaze with a little white wine.
Now, for anyone who's never tried the Unsung Heroes menu, it really is about exploring different things. And what's great is it's meant to be shared. It's not meant to necessarily be a full plate.
We make small plates, exactly. We make small plates for the guests around the table to share, to experience, and to talk about it. And that's the fun part of it.
What is that you just put in?
That one was clam broth with saffron, and then we finish with some parsley and some salt. We don't need too much. We just heat everything through.
Beautiful. Well, again, so many different things you can try here at Blue Water Café. Unsung Heroes, the menu in its 10th year, is on from February 1st until the end of the month. And there it is, beautiful sea cucumber. It's all about Unsung Heroes here at the Blue Water Café for the month of February. Coming up next, what is whelk and how do you eat it? Stay with us. You're watching BT. Spending the morning with Chef Frank Pabst, all about the Unsung Heroes. 10 years. Congratulations on celebrating that menu.
Thank you very much. It's very exciting.
Something cool right now. Whelk, what is that?
Whelk is a sea snail that comes from the North Atlantic, from the Gulf of St. Lawrence. We have these here. And they look a little awkward, a little scary to deal with, but at the end they're not really. You just cook them in a vegetable and white wine broth for like 10 minutes, and we're gonna make life easier for.
Yeah, because I was gonna say if I have to do that would be
at
difficult.
The table, exactly.
So this is what you do for us.
That's what we do here, and we pull. And this one could have been cooked a little longer, but basically pull it out, and then what we do is we clean all the ends of the shell, because that's the unedible part. These are the innards. Make sure that gets taken off, and then we rinse them in clear water.
Now, for anyone that's never tried whelk, and I imagine many people haven't, which is why you have a menu like this here called Unsung Heroes at Blue Water Café, would it taste a little bit like an escargot?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
An escargot with a slight ocean flavor. Obviously, they live in the ocean. The flavor got to be there. There you go.
And the menu items for the Unsung Heroes are items that are plentiful. So therefore, it's very sustainable, which, by the way, there is a donation to OceanWise as part of this menu, right?
Yeah, and we're very excited. Every year we give 10% of the proceeds, give to the OceanWise program to help them out to make all their research. And basically what we do is, so I guess we fill them back in the shells and poke a little skewer inside.
And then they look
here we go.
beautiful for us, and they're served with what?
And they're served with a tarragon aioli.
Wonderful. Well, I'm going to take a taste of this.
Very classic French preparation to this dish.
Wonderful. Again, make your way here, Blue Water Café, beginning on the 1st, right through the end of the month. Huge menu, meant to share and try new things.